join us once again. Chuck, listen, we don't have video of it. Did I hear that you hold one out for Eagle as well? Is that correct?
Yeah, I had a great day today. I had a lot of fun. You know, I played with Nate Bargatze and Larry the Cable Guy, man, two of the best dudes. But, man, I put a lot of time and effort in, and I was very happy with the way I played today.
Well, you looked fantastic here. Do you pay attention to everybody talking about your game and the Vegas odds having you last in this tournament, or do you ignore it?
Well, I don't want to come in dead last. That was my goal probably for, like, not the last couple years, but 5 years before that. I just didn't want to come in dead last. But you know what? Man, it's so much fun here. I want to give a shout out to Harris, American Century. It's just a great week for everybody, and I'm having a blast.
Chuck, obviously we're going to talk about the NBA and a busy offseason. I want to get your early impressions of the Rockets acquiring Kevin Durant. How does that change the Western Conference now in your mind?
Well, the Rockets look great on paper. You know, Kevin's a great player. I thought the Nuggets got better. You know, they had to add some depth. You know, OKC is the best team in the world. We know that for a fact. But I thought the Rockets they're having a great summer. I think the Nuggets are having a great summer. The East is going to be crazy. I mean, if you would ask me right now who was going to win the East, I could put a bunch of teams in this hat and pull one and make a good case for anybody. So the East is going to be amazing. But everybody trying to gain on OKC. I saw they signed their 3 best players. But they're going to be tough to beat. But the Rockets and the Nuggets had a great summer.
All right, I got to ask you, what's a bigger surprise? You eventually now, and inside the NBA, coming to ESPN and you working at ESPN, or Michael Jordan joining NBC as a studio analyst? The biggest upset, which one?
Probably, well, number one, it's going to be an honor and a privilege to work for ESPN. They're the greatest sports network ever. And now, obviously, I was surprised that Michael's going to do NBC, but I think it's great for the NBA. In my opinion, no disrespect to Kobe or LeBron, I think Michael's the greatest player who ever played. And if you can have that guy part of your basketball family on a more relevant basis, it's going to be really cool. And yeah, I'm shocked. I got to admit I was shocked because he probably had many times to come back. But you know what? It's great for the NBA.
Well, it's great to have you guys as part of our family, but we have to talk about one issue. You're joining ESPN, but Dan Orlovsky was pretty ticked off that you won a Sports Emmy over him. Do you have anything to say to our guy Dan Orlovsky after you beat him out on a Sports Emmy?
Well, first of all, I want to say welcome back, Jay Harris, one of my favorite people at ESPN. Glad to have Jay back. Listen, Dan.
Yes.
Relax. You're going to win, Dan. I always send Dan texts. He does a fabulous job on NFL Live. I don't know why he's mad at me. I don't get a vote. He should be mad at the other people who voted for him. But you know what's crazy? I thought it was stupid that we got paid a lot of money to talk about sports. Now I think it's even more stupid than giving us trophies. So, Dan, relax.
Well, Chuck, hit him straight. By the way, I love your sentiment with our guy, Jay Harris. Great to see him back and healthy. We all love Jay. And by the way, welcome to the ESPN family, the entire Inside the NBA crew. Thank you so much for joining us. And you're not gonna finish last in Tahoe. I promise you that.
I promise you that. I'm honored to come work for ESPN. Thank you.
Jonathan in Maryland's been hanging on. Phone lines are lit, by the way, which I think is awesome, since we all will be tomorrow. What's going on, Jonathan? What? Is this thing on?
This is definitely on.
You're in vacay mode.
What's up, Jonathan?
I was wondering, take out the team, the NBA team that you root for. I'm a Celtics fan. Take that out of the discussion. just based on what you think would be good for stories for the NBA, is it not obvious that LeBron needs to go to Cleveland, win a championship, and end his career there? I mean, the East is weak. I'm a Celtics fan. We're not going to be good this year. He needs to go to Cleveland, win a championship, retire, and that ends it. Isn't that the only possible option? He's not going to win one in LA.
First of all, you know, I guess. I mean, if you're from Ohio, you know what I mean?
It's perfect for them.
If you're New York, what better way than to go to New York, do it in the Mecca, and get the Knicks in the Canyon of Heroes? I mean, and suddenly he's a guy that that there's a meal that he won't ever purchase again in New York, Miami, hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, or I guess home state of Ohio, and here in Los Angeles. I mean, to be very honest with you, Jonathan, that's what I'm thinking. You know, like
but you're
go to the
fan,
Knicks.
so you wouldn't think that.
Well, I mean, I guess it's storybook, right? That the kid from Akron who actually did one for Cleveland before he retires goes back to Cleveland. But you know, that's my 2 cents on it, and I appreciate the call and the food for thought, Jonathan. You know, I mean, but DeAndre Ayton is coming. Like that business with it is the Dodgers cap an indication of his thoughts, but yeah.
What's happening?
No, I know that. And so what,
2-year deal.
They now have the first and third overall picks of the 2018 NBA draft.
This is now the ninth first overall pick that LeBron has played with.
Is that right? And maybe, you know, he'll take Spike Zempic, but for his attitude. Right?
Sure.
Luka's got on Spike Zempic for the Mavericks. People who are like, you drink too much. You're not taking care of your body.
He's European.
You're always falling apart at the end of the season. Take care of your body now. You know? So he's on Spike Zempic. He looks great. Maybe DeAndre Ayton can take, you know, what, Moda Zempic? You know?
Add to Zempic.
Added to Zempic?
Yeah.
That's, I don't know. That's a long. I mean, we're spitballing here for RES Consulting.
A lot of times these drugs don't make any sense.
Because that's the whole business. It's just like, you know, in the same way that when Luka is done with the Mavericks, when the Mavericks are done with him, it's just like, yeah, there were concerns about signing him to the Supermax contract because of his body shape. Conditioning. To use an old ESPN2 phrase. You know, body shaping. You're not going to see Luka on body shaping in 1997 on ESPN2 at 10:30 in the morning.
Luka and Keanu Tom.
You know,
I'll say your name one more time. Corey.
Right.
Flex appeal.
And you're hearing, you know, Ayton had a terrible attitude, complained when he was taken out of games,
slam chairs,
late for flights, late for meetings.
Yeah. Brockman does that when we go to break sometimes, so that he slams chairs.
So hear me out.
Like my take.
Let's say DeAndre Ayton plays to his capabilities.
Okay.
Can we just do this right?
Sure.
Him, Reeves, Rui, LeBron, Luka, you know, year 2 of Connect. Where else am I going here?